It is amazing of the things that you will find when you are scrolling through the trending topics on Twitter. And I landed on this one right here. Now, I can honestly say that without the shadow of a doubt, I did not know who this person was. Now, those of you who are currently watching the NFL right now probably knew who this guy was before I addressed this whole situation. But this man's name is Ryan Russell. He used to play for the Cowboys, and now they say he's a Buccaneers defensive end. Now, based on some stats that I have pulled up, I don't even see how he ended up on the team. I don't give a damn if he rolled the bench. Let's just put it this way. Hall of Famer is not in his future. However, attention seeker definitely is in his current. So basically, the reason why Ryan Russell is trending right now is because he has officially come out as being openly bisexual. Whoop-de-doo. It's 2019, not 1919. So it's not really so much of a shock or a surprise, whatever, it's your business. However, what it is the fact that he's using himself to come out as being bisexual as a means, I guess, to try to get picked up by a team. Now, where have we heard this before? Oh yeah, remember Michael Sams? Remember when he did the stunt that he pulled, I think it was back in 2014, and how he openly came out as a gay man, and then they tried to put him on the team and everything like that. But the thing is, the man was a horrible football player. It had nothing to do with the fact that they didn't like him because of his sexuality. It's the fact that he just could not play. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to pause the video right quick because there's something else that Ryan Russell and Michael Sams have in common besides the fact that they both play football. Both of their partners are white men. Is anybody shocked and or surprised? I find that no, it's not. It's not. It's really not. You can throw people like Donna in there in that category as well, but Donna doesn't play football. But I looked up this guy's stats, or I came across a stat, and it made me not want to look at anything else past that. And that was that this man had a total of 21 tackles in the course of a 4-year career. Do you know for how bad that is? That is horrible. It is some people that are worse, who are bad players, who perform better than this guy does. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of this coming from the Bleacher Report. It says former Dallas Cowboys and Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive end Ryan Russell came out as a bisexual in an interview published Thursday. Russell, who is without a team, so he's basically a free agent, told ESPN's Kevin Arnovitz why he decided to make his sexuality public amid the free agency. We know why he did it. He's doing this in hopes that he gets picked up on a team, and that I know what he's going to do. If he doesn't get picked up by a team, they're going to use this as leverage to say that they're discriminating against a person who's openly bisexual. That's the same thing that Michael Sams did a few years ago. Now, it's so crazy because Colin Kaepernick got blackballed or whiteballed, however you want to put it, from the NFL for protesting, and they didn't want to hire him. If they hire this guy and his stats are that bad, we'll know why they did it. Now I'm going to go ahead and read this quote that came from him. It says, "Have I lied to teammates, coaches, trainers, front office, executives, and fans about who I am? Not exactly, but withholding information is my form of deceit, and I want the next part of my career and life steeped in trust and honesty. During the season, you spend more time with your team than with your own family. Truth and honesty are the cornerstones of a winning culture. My truth, there that goes." If y'all don't know, if you do not know, one of my biggest pet peeves is that quote, "my truth." That is probably one of the worst things that I've ever heard come out of black people's mouths, especially black women, because that's the first people I've heard that come from. I hate that terminology because when they say my truth, it really means the truth that lies within their head. And it usually is one that could be formed as an opinion, and it could actually be boiled down in a bunch of lies. Their truth could be 2 plus 2 equal 5. That's their truth. Not the truth, but their truth. His truth is that I'm a talented football player, a damn good writer, a loving son, an overbearing brother, a caring friend, a loyal lover, and a bisexual man. Today I have 2 goals: returning to the NFL and living my life openly. I want to live my dream of playing the game I've worked my whole life to play, and being open about the person who I've always been. I'm telling you right now, he's going to use himself coming out as a bisexual man to try to wiggle his way back into the NFL. I'm going to tell you this right now. To Ryan Russell, that's not going to work. Like I said, Michael Sams tried that back in 2014 and it didn't work for him. They gave him a tryout and everything. He couldn't even make it onto the D League. I mean, my goodness. Like I said, I know what he's trying to do, and I'm looking at the comments on Twitter, and they are roasting him right now because they see through the act. They know what he and others who are like him are trying to do, and this has nothing to do with how he chooses to live his life. It's the fact that he conveniently decides to come out when he's trying to get back in the NFL. He did not come out or live his life openly, as he says, while he was in the NFL. He decides to do it now. This is nothing more than a publicity stunt. The fact that this actually trended on Twitter lets me know it must have been a slow news cycle. Like, this doesn't surprise anyone. I think, see, if this was back when Michael Sams did it, or what was his name? The basketball player, Richard Collins, when he did it, then it might have been something then, because it was still, I think it was still kind of break through that wall. But in 2019, it's really like nothing there. I mean, it's nothing to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because when I was looking at the comments, people was like, okay, on to the next. That's literally how people were looking like and saying in the comments. So to Ryan Russell, we know that this is nothing more than a publicity stunt. It's nothing more than a plea bargain to try to get back into the NFL, despite your stats being that bad. Like, if y'all don't believe me, just go and look up his stats. I stopped reading after they said he only had 21 tackles in 4 years. I mean, what else do you need to read past that? Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. I'll talk to you in the next one.